Most people treat high blood pressure and ED as two separate issues, but they are both symptoms of a plumbing problem. Think about it. If your blood is too thick or your vessels are clogged with microscopic debris, your heart has to pump with massive force, and the delicate vessels responsible for an erection simply can't fill up. This is where the power of nattokinase comes in. This unique enzyme is found exclusively in natto, a traditional Japanese dish made of fermented soybeans. While natto is a staple in the Japanese diet, often credited for their world-leading cardiovascular longevity, the enzyme itself doesn't just mask symptoms. It actively dissolves the proteins that make your blood thick and your arteries stiff. In this video, I'm going to explain the clot-busting science of nattokinase and how it can help you lower your numbers and restore your performance naturally. Nattokinase is a proteolytic enzyme produced during the fermentation of soy by the bacteria Bacillus subtilis. Its superpower is its ability to break down fibrin. Fibrin is a protein involved in blood clotting, but in men with chronic hypertension, excess fibrin makes the blood sticky and contributes to the buildup of plaque in the arterial walls. This thick blood syndrome is a major driver of high blood pressure because it increases resistance in your entire system. Furthermore, because the arteries in the penis are much smaller than those in the heart, they are the first to get clogged by this fibrin buildup. Nattokinase acts like a biological drain cleaner, smoothing out the blood and thinning it just enough to improve flow without the side effects of pharmaceutical blood thinners. Disclaimer: please remember that the information shared in this video is for educational and awareness purposes only. These suggestions are not a substitute for professional medical advice. Viewers should always consult with their physician before starting nattokinase, especially if they are already taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin or aspirin, or if they have a bleeding disorder. To understand how nattokinase works for both HBP and ED, we need to look at its three primary cardiovascular actions. 1. The natural ACE inhibitor effect. The first way nattokinase reduces high blood pressure is by inhibiting angiotensin-converting enzyme, or ACE. You may recognize this. ACE inhibitors are some of the most common blood pressure medications prescribed today. They work by preventing the body from producing a hormone that causes blood vessels to narrow. Nattokinase has been shown in clinical studies to have a natural ACE inhibiting effect. By blocking this hormone, nattokinase allows your blood vessels to stay in a relaxed, dilated state. This lowers the pressure on your arterial walls almost immediately. Your routine here should be to look for a nattokinase supplement that is measured in fibrinolytic units, Fu. To see a therapeutic effect on blood pressure, studies suggest a daily dose of 2,000 to 4,000 Fu. Taking this consistently helps maintain that relaxed state in your vessels throughout the day. 2. Dissolving fibrin and improving microcirculation. The second mechanism is where nattokinase truly shines for erectile dysfunction. Erectile function is entirely dependent on microcirculation, the ability of blood to move through the tiny capillaries of the penis. When your blood is thick due to high fibrin levels, it cannot reach these small vessels effectively. Nattokinase is a fibrinolytic enzyme, meaning its only job is to seek out and dissolve excess fibrin. By breaking down these microscopic clogs, nattokinase ensures that your blood is thin enough to reach every corner of your vascular system. A powerful routine to maximize this is to take nattokinase on an empty stomach, either an hour before a meal or 2 hours after. This ensures the enzyme is absorbed into your bloodstream to clean your vessels, rather than staying in your stomach to help digest your food. 3. Reducing arterial stiffness and plaque. The third way nattokinase protects your heart is by preventing the progression of atherosclerosis, or the hardening of the arteries. High blood pressure causes micro-tears in your arteries, and your body uses fibrin and cholesterol to patch those tears, eventually creating plaque. Nattokinase not only breaks down the fibrin in existing plaque, but also prevents new plaque from forming by reducing the stickiness of your platelets. This keeps your arteries flexible and responsive. To boost this effect, your routine should include staying hydrated. Since nattokinase is working to optimize your blood viscosity, drinking at least 8 to 10 glasses of water a day provides the volume needed for that thinner blood to move effortlessly through your system. It is important to note that while nattokinase is derived from natto, Most high-quality nattokinase supplements have the vitamin K2 removed. This is actually helpful if you are trying to avoid interference with certain medications. However, for the ultimate heart health routine, you should consider pairing your nattokinase with a separate vitamin K2 MK7 supplement. While nattokinase cleans the debris, fibrin, out of the blood, K2 cleans the stones, calcium, out of the artery walls. Together, they offer a complete structural and fluid reset for your cardiovascular system, which is the gold standard for reversing both hypertension and ED. In summary, your nattokinase protocol is simple. Take 2,000 to 4,000 fu of nattokinase daily on an empty stomach. Stay well hydrated, and use it consistently for at least 8 weeks to see a measurable change in your blood pressure and erectile quality. If you found this deep dive into nattokinase helpful, please consider subscribing to Heart and Health. We are here to help you take control of your vascular destiny. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried fermented foods like natto, or do you prefer the supplement form? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care of your heart.